Hi guys, and welcome to a new edition of Art Life with John and Bogdan.
Welcome everybody. We are back in Sam Houston State Park doing our Sunday walk. It's been just lovely weather here in Texas, so we're taking advantage of it when we can. Got a lot to talk to you about this week.
And if you like what you see, then like, follow, and what was the third one?
Subscribe to
Subscribe, the most important one. So let's do this.
Hi, I'm John, and this is Bogdan. Join us on our journey as we figure out how to earn a living as artists, introduce you to those we meet, and share what we learn along the way.
So, oh my God, we have been on break for a long time. There were so many events that took us time completely away from doing the vlog, the weekly vlog. So, one of the things was FotoFest.
Yeah, well, I mean, FotoFest is a really big deal. We're lucky to have it in Houston. And you had, how many people did you talk to?
I think over 30.
Over 30 reviewers, amazing. And did you tell me most of them are from Europe?
This is what I picked. However, not everybody came, so they have to fill up the spots with other reviewers randomly.
But that was your plan, was to try and and because we're thinking about Europe and we were thinking maybe making some contacts.
And I think I made some contacts there. I mean, we'll see how this will translate in time, but I wrote to everybody afterwards and thank them, and just to remind them my name and my work, basically.
Tell people what actually happens at a portfolio review.
Well, you meet with a reviewer, or 10 or 30, and you have a portfolio or a series of 2 series maximum, I would say, of photography, of a story, and you talk with them about what is the plan, what is the goal, what did you do this project, and what do you want to get out of it. So it's either an exhibition, other representation, other
a show,
and they may not have anything related with that subject or theme you have prepared to show, but they are taking notes, they are taking photographs of you, and most of the time they'll go home, and in a year maybe, or maybe sooner, they can get back to you and say, listen, I remember you for showing me that collection. I think it's a great fit for this exhibition or for this show. And
so they may be building their calendars for the next year to do exhibitions, to do shows at their various places, and so they may give you a call later. That's great. It's a great contact.
And your name is in the game at this point, so they won't forget about you.
And I know the first time you did it, and I know this is only the second time you've actually been able to do it because it was canceled for COVID, but the first time was really about you feeling like you were good enough.
Yes, it was like I never thought I'm there, or that I will ever achieve an exhibition, because you know how it is.
And how did you feel this time?
I felt like very secure in a way. I was like, this is what I have. I want to show it to other people from different parts of the planet, and we'll see where it goes. So
I guess the first time it was like they were interviewing you, and now you were interviewing them.
Yeah. In a way, and I felt good about it, and I know the direction where I am and what I'm doing, and that was good.
Excellent. Well, congratulations. I'm glad it went well. We were also lucky enough to attend the Expo Houston for Small Business to Business convention. It's a networking event for small business people to get together, make some new contacts. We actually ran into some people we already knew, including Scott Talley over at NIA. It was a great event. I'm glad we were able to participate in these kinds of things. It's kind of a stretch for artists, but you know, you make contacts wherever you go. It's a good night out. Well, very, very special congratulations to Bogdan. We participated in the Outsmart Houston. It's a local magazine that has the gayest and greatest competition. Bogdan was runner-up for the gayest and greatest artist in Houston. So congratulations for that. Let's see how the final vote comes.
So you want to talk about Dallas?
Yeah, let's do.
Everybody's curious. Everybody knows that we've been to Dallas to the other art fair, and I feel like we need to, you know,
debrief a bit over the event. It's important that Texas doesn't have many art shows, and I think they're all in Dallas at this point. So there's the other art fair, which is run by Saatchi, and that happens twice a year in Dallas. They also have an expo, which is kind of a combination art and design show, and then they have another one that is purely art show for gallery owners only. And so we were able to go to the other art fair in May, and did okay. I mean, you know, we probably paid for our trip. And so because everything else had kind of folded and there weren't any other opportunities, we came back from Romania having missed the deadline and said, let's see if they'll let us in. And they did. So we were able to get into Dallas. What do you think of the show?
Well, I think there are several topics to touch. One of them, and mostly all our friends artists are curious of was it good in terms of financial thing, and that wasn't great. I mean, it was okay, but we weren't able to cover the expenses to go there.
Let's be honest. If we put together what we spent for 2 booths for us to be able to drive there, get hotels, food, we probably spent around $4,000.
And with $4,000, you can organize an impressive event at your own studio with your own community of collectors.
And after the fact, I guess we probably made about $600. So the math just isn't there.
Yeah.
So from that point of view, it was not a success. I got no subscriptions to my newsletter. I got no followers on Instagram.
There was a lot of people.
There was a lot of people.
A lot of people. Mostly of them, I mean, with very few exceptions, most of them would buy very, very small pieces of artwork, very inexpensive.
It's kind of pop art too.
It doesn't really matter the style.
Oh, that's true. There were other things being sold as well.
Yeah, I don't care about the style, but I thought there was there were people selling, but they're all small, uninteresting variety. The people who came to visit, to look at the books, they didn't connect with the artists.
Not like before.
They were not interested in having a conversation. Very, very, very few of them, maybe 5 of people in 3 days of art fair.
4 days, yeah.
Had the interest to talk with me.
Yeah, I felt the same way.
I felt like I didn't know why I was there. Okay, I don't make sales, but people are curious about your art, your stories, what you're showing. I haven't had that. So
Right, because at least then you feel like, okay, maybe I didn't sell anything, but I got my story out. People
Yeah.
know my art. They may recognize me next time they see me. And you had a couple of people
I did.
who recognized your work.
Yeah, yes, just a couple, absolutely, and that felt good. But that was it.
Mm-hmm.
I have nobody scanned the Instagram QR code. I mean, there was a total an interest sort of vibe.
Yeah, it seemed to me to be a younger crowd than in May, and that also most of the people seemed to be there for a lovely day out, and that's fine. But again, when they have a lovely day out, you like to think that they connect with you in some way. So yeah, I'm glad we went. I'm not sure we need to do it again.
Or this one. We'll see.
It was a good show. I mean, Saatchi does a really good job.
I would have probably regretted not going.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Because, you never know. It's almost like a lottery in a way.
Yeah.
It depends. So, but here we are now with the Dallas Art Fair. I don't regret going there, but it wasn't the best art show we've been through.
Right, right. So congratulations to Saatchi. They do a really good job, but I'm not sure.
And congratulations to us. We are able to sell 3 pieces.
But what we're thinking now is, let's take that kind of money and let's put it into doing our own shows in Houston to our collectors. We would probably make more money in the long run. That's where we stand.
And saying that, let's just keep on this trail. So I felt like everybody is still asking about Romania.
Yeah, it's exciting.
We are still here, guys, and Romania is still on the list, and we
Very much so.
doing all kinds of researching on how to make this work smoothly.
Yeah, there's a lot that still has to happen. We are looking at real estate, so there's those kinds of things will go slowly, but like we mentioned before, Bogdan's mom and his aunts are all working on this, so we've got some insider help in the country. So that'll take whatever time it takes. We do have the business open. We are...
And we're still making businesses, actually.
Yeah, we're actually still selling things.
It has been quiet. It's normal to be quiet for a while, because if you don't live in that place of the world, you can't make business, basically.
Right.
And yet I do have this opportunity to work with a part of my family, the one that owns a winery, and I was able to create some marketing materials for them, and we have a new project going on soon. But those are not big money, but I'm happy to have some business movement as well.
And it's funny, whenever you open a new business, always your first clients are your family and friends. And even though we've been in business for many years now, when we moved and opened the place in Romania, the first clients we get are friends and family.
That was so fun, because I haven't done a commercial in Romanian in a long time, and I haven't had used my voice in a long time, being away from Romania in this kind of marketing materials, and I had such a ball doing it again, and it was fabulous, and they loved it.
Intră în joc cu Lukačkama urbană pentru o toamnă activă.
And it's going to be lunch probably this week.
Yes, that's great. So there's that. The other thing that we are looking into is the possibility of opening a nonprofit, an NGO, in Romania and in the States.
I hope you have more experience than
there's lots and lots of people to help with those kinds of things. It's not that involved to start it, but you want it to work, right? You want it to be impactful. So what we're thinking is to create a nonprofit that will actually help artists, help the art community in Romania, because that would give us an introduction into the community, and also maybe give us a way to get a salary off of that and build the organization to actually help people, which I think all of us would love to do. So that's still very, very much just in the planning stages.
But you want to make, since we talked about this NGOs and non-profit organization, you want to mention that we actually work with John Ross Palmer and his non-profit project, the
It's probably
Escapist.
the inspiration for me to consider doing this. Yeah, the mentorship program, the Escapist program that John Ross Palmer has for and has run for many years now. And so Bogdan actually did a video for them to promote the event.
We got to help John Ross Palmer with some marketing videos promoting the gala for the last 3-4 years now, and it's cool doing these videos over and over again because you kind of learn how it's working.
Right, how it's working, who the players are, how the, what are the important things, what are the pitfalls. Those are the kinds of things that you have to learn the hard way. So in order to watch other people going through those bits is helpful. So we've gotten a lot of inspiration. I'm also we're going to be meeting with Nicole Miner very soon, and she works with girls in the States and in Kenya to do educational things with her foundation. And so she's going to be a great help to kind of look at how would we set it up to have something here in the States and something in Romania. So that's a lot of inspiration, a lot of people out there who are willing to help.
Yeah.
So guys, this is everything for this week. Halloween is around the corner.
Literally tomorrow.
And I'm going to Fort Hood next, and I'll bring updates for that project. And yeah, pretty much this is it.
Hope you guys are having a great week. Stay creative, and we'll see you next time.
Bye guys.
Bye.